The first heuristics is the visibility of system status. According to this heuristic, the system should inform the users about where they are and what they are doing through appropriate feedback within reasonable time. Simply put, they should know what's going on in the system at any given point of time. The visibility of system status refers to how well the state of the system is conveyed to its users. If you look around yourself, you will find plenty of examples where this heuristic is applied, though you may have not recognized it till now. Take the example of your mobile phone. When you put it on silent mode, an appropriate symbol is always displayed to you on the screen. This symbol keeps you informed about the current state of the mobile. Another example could be an elevator. The system continuously keeps on updating you about the current level of the elevator. Just take a minute and think of this hypothetical situation. How would it feel if the current state of the elevator is not displayed to you? Although this won't affect your wait time or the time the elevator takes to reach from its current level to your level, but it would definitely make you feel helpless. The visibility of the system status affects you at a psychological level. Having clear and transparent communication empowers you, while the absence of it makes you feel helpless and vulnerable. Another very good example of this heuristic that you can easily relate to is your mobile phone's battery. Your mobile phone always displays how much battery is left in it. This helps you to charge it at an appropriate time and for appropriate duration so as to avoid any inconvenience. Imagine if the battery status was not there. You would have no clue about when the battery would die. You might be in the middle of a payment or an important phone call and the battery may die. But with the visibility of battery status, you can easily take the required action, that is, putting it to charge as and when required. Hence, having clear visibility of the system status empowers you to take the required action in order to achieve your desired outcome. Similarly, for user interfaces, the availability of system status plays a very critical role. When users interact with the user interface, they want to know if the interaction was successful. They want to know if their action has resulted in the desired outcome. For example, in case of an e-commerce website, clicking on the Add to Cart button should add that item to the cart. But if the cart is not displayed anywhere or there is no system feedback for this interaction, the user won't know whether the product was added or not. In such a scenario, it is quite likely that the user may add the same item multiple times because of the absence of proper system feedback. Proper system feedback is the foundation of user interface design. It keeps users informed about the current state of the system and becomes a facilitator to steer the interaction in the right direction, and that too with minimal effort. When a system conveys its current state clearly to the users' trust increases. They feel that they are in control as they know what is happening in the system and they can control it. As they can see that the system is behaving as per their expectation, their trust for the system increases. For example, when a user is uploading an image on a social media platform, a completion bar informs the user about the time it will take to complete the uploading. So they know what the current state of photo upload is. They don't have to second guess when the photo will get uploaded. This clear and transparent communication with its users builds trust for the system. Therefore, for a good user experience, sites and apps should communicate the current state of the system to their users. This heuristic in its essence encourages open and continuous communication, which is the building block of all relationships, be it with humans or with devices. In the previous lecture, we discussed the first heuristic and its importance for providing a good experience to the users. In this lecture, we are going to look at the ways to include this heuristic in our design solution. Showing their current location is the first way to communicate system status to the users. Everyone hates the feeling of being lost, both in the real and digital world. So make sure that users know where they are in the system, irrespective of whether it is an app or a web portal. Having knowledge about their current position will help them to navigate easily, which in turn will result in a better experience for them. This is a screenshot from Booking.com. On this portal, you can do multiple things like booking hotels, booking flights, renting cars, hiring airport taxis, etc. This line under the flights menu indicates that the user is on the flight selection page, or in other words, it is the current state of the system. Similarly, in this screenshot, which is taken from Wall Street Journal web portal, the current state of the system is displayed to a different color. The user is currently on the Artificial Intelligence tab. Displaying page heading is also a very good strategy to display the current state of the system. Additionally, showing breadcrumbs is one of the other effective ways to show the current state along with the path that a user has taken to reach that state. This is a screenshot from an e-commerce site. Here the breadcrumbs show the path that a user has taken to reach this current page. Having breadcrumbs makes it easier for users to navigate to and fro within the system. If there are multiple steps involved to complete a process, showing the steps completed and steps remaining along with the current step that the user is at can be great to enhance the experience of your users. In this example, there are 3 steps involved to complete this process. The system clearly shows that the user is on step 2. It also shows that step 1 is completed and step 3 is still pending. This helps a user to know how much more work is pending and how much work is completed. Appropriate feedback is another way to communicate system status to the users and to drive the interaction in the right direction. When a user performs an action, always show him the corresponding result of that action through proper system feedback. For example, in this screenshot, the user has added capsicum to his cart. The system in turn presents him with feedback that the action performed by him has been successful. This system feedback gives him the mental satisfaction that his action has been completed, and now he can add other items without worrying about capsicum. Here is another screenshot that clearly indicates to a user that the transaction has been successful. Always remember that providing appropriate feedback is very crucial for building a great user experience in your product. Displaying progress indicators can be another great way to inform users about the current state of the system. Today, everyone wants everything to be quick. Nobody seems to like waiting, and this wait even becomes harder when you don't know when it will end. That's why showing progress indicators can be a great tool to inform your users when an action is taking too long to get executed. Showing a progress indicator helps the users to know how much of the process is done and how more they may have to wait before it gets completed. There are some basic rules of thumb to decide what kind of indicator to show based on the waiting time for a process to be completed. There are broadly 3 categories of wait time. The first category is less than 1 second. The second category is 1 second to 10 seconds. And the third category is where the wait time is more than 10 seconds. In the first case, where the system takes less than 1 second, there is no need to show any indicator as the delay won't be noticed by the user. In the second case, when the wait time is between 1 to 10 seconds, convert your cursor into some light animation, something like this, to communicate about the ongoing process to your users. In the third scenario, when the wait time is more than 10 seconds, showing progress indicator and an estimated time to completion is a good strategy. This helps the users know that the process is going to take a while, and in the meantime, they can go and finish some other task. In the following screenshot, you can see that Chrome browser indicates the time left while downloading a file along with the progress indicator. To summarize, visibility of system status is very crucial for creating a good experience for your users. To implement this heuristic, show their current location to the users. In a multi-step process, show the steps completed and steps remaining along with the current step that the user is at. Provide appropriate feedback, display progress indicators, and show available contextual actions to your users. This was all about the first heuristic, visibility of the system status. Hope you enjoyed and learned from it.